channel. If you're not a member, hit them notifications too. Also, be sure that you're sharing this video too as well. Shouts out to the whole entire Lions Den basketball community as well as boxing as well. We are talking straight hoops right now. And salute to all of my subs. 10 toes down, uh, day ones, and as well as my new subs that's helping carrying the progression of this channel. We're not going to quit grinding. We're going to keep going. Regardless of the construction that's going on, we're still going to keep this thing going, okay? Here at Straight to the Point Sports and Entertainment. All right, now let's go ahead and get right into this, okay? I'm not going to waste no time getting to this. Do I like Anthony Edwards as a player? Absolutely, I do. I do respect him. Uh, I like his talent. Do I think that he can be the face of the league? Absolutely. Do I think that he has arrived and has solidified and cemented himself as a premier player? Yes, I have. However, at the same token, just because, you know, I have a profound respect for you as a player and your talent and everything else, it doesn't make a difference. You're still going to get the smoke on this channel, okay? What Anthony Edwards did last night uh, was very weak, and it showed poor sportsmanship and him being a sore loser. Okay, I can understand that you're frustrated in a loss and everything, and uh, this is one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game of your life, because according to you, you've never made it this deep in a basketball season. Okay, now you probably made it big in terms of being in high school and the success rate and everything like that. But we're talking about in terms of the length of time that you've had to play. You've never made it that deep, but it doesn't give you any type of excuse for you walking off the floor like that. A lot of people may disagree. I know some people are going to sit here and they're going to say, okay, well, he was frustrated, he was mad, all this other stuff. But I'm not going to say all of the greats, but the majority of the greats, what they did is they were able to take it on the chin, okay? They were able to still shake the opponent's hand, tell them good game, and then go ahead and walk, back into the tunnel. But see, what I have a problem with when it comes to Anthony Edwards, okay, the biggest problem that I have with what he did is not necessarily the fact that he walked off, but the fact that you were talking trash in the beginning, okay? Now, you have to keep that same energy at all times, because you were the one that talked trash, that poked the bear when we talk about Kyrie. So you got to expect, to come and face whatever smoke that you tried to give to Kyrie and the Mavericks or whatever. You have to face that smoke that they're going to give back to you. And they handed it back to you. They gentlemen swept you. Okay? And a lot of people felt like you brought it on yourself. Okay? So, you not... what's up, Brown Sugar? I see you in the building, sweetie. You not shaking hands with your opponent. You walking off the floor like that. You know what I'm saying? That displays... beta male like qualities, okay? And you're better than that. Listen, a lot of people get on a guy like LeBron, not to bring him up, but I do have to, because in a situation like this, LeBron has done something like this before. Walk off the floor, not shake hands, not cohorse with, and converse with his teammates and everything, whether win or whether loss or whatever. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people, they lose a lot of respect, for LeBron in that instance. It's it's not you losing, it's how you lose. Okay, it's how you lose, and how you accept defeat. You have to go out there and you have to shake somebody's hand, because that's why a lot of people, to this day, as much as I love Isaiah Thomas and what he done for the game, whether he orchestrated the non handshake with the Chicago Bulls or not, he still was wrong for walking off the floor or whatever. And there's no legitimate excuse for him saying, well, we didn't do that in the 80s, or we didn't do that. Well, that's not necessarily true. Okay, because I've seen clips, Isaiah, of when, the Boston Celtics, when y'all handed it to them, and gave it to them and they lost or whatever, you shook hands. Okay, as you said, it's not fair to bring up Michael, but I have Michael Jordan always did. No, it's okay. No, what's up, Norma Jean? I see you in here. Let me give you a wrench too, okay? I don't know why you don't have no wrench. You're always showing support of the channel. There you go. No, it's okay to bring Michael up, because I'm bringing him up right now. The greats always showed good sportsmanship. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, you name them. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. They probably hated each other. And then this is another thing too. Even when Larry Bird and Dr. J, they had got into it, they were damn near, they were choking each other, coming to blows and everything. Guess what? They still shook hands at the end of the day, because they know it's all a game. Inside of those lines, it's all a game. This, inside of the lines, it it will be about, business, of course, and it will get personal and everything. But at the end of the day, when you step outside of those lines, at the end of the day, man, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that. He don't understand that right now. We are talking about. Then again, I'm not trying to make all these different excuses on Ant-Man, because that I have to be fair in this situation. And like I said, we gotta look at both sides of the coin, and we also got to carve it down the middle, straight down the middle, like what we do on this channel. He's 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? And we all got to think about where our mind was at 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? Am I guilty of, feeling salty because somebody, had got one up on me, or won, or, beat me in competition? Yeah, I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and lie. If you're a competitor, any competitor, in their right mind, if you're a true, strong competitor, you absolutely can't stand to lose. But I go back to my point, and my original point again, it's how you lose. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do, and it's what you do to make up in the off season. Now, hold on one second, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to take a call. Now, um, here's the thing, man. Going forward, um, what Anthony Edwards, what he said he has to do, he has realized that he has to go and get into the lab, which is expected of him. He's going to get in the lab because, like he said, he's never went this deep. He knows now what's expected of him. He had never been in this deep. He's never experienced this before. It's all a learning experience. But Anthony Edwards, he has to be better than that. You know what I'm saying? Not many people are talking about this, but I'm talking about this because you can't sit around being a sore loser. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good on you as as one of the possible faces of the league. But I think Anthony Edwards, he'll learn and he'll grow from this. He'll get better. Um, he'll do whatever's necessary to get better with this. He might end up doing this again. Who's to say that he won't do this again? We don't know. We're talking about a guy that's not even 25 yet. We're talking about a guy that hasn't reached his peak as a basketball player, his peak powers, so to speak. But that's just the way that I feel. I saw that and I was very disappointed. As much as I like Ant, like I said, I got to give him the smoke in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Some people felt like it was cowardly what he did, like taking the coward route. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, you keep your head up high regardless. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, yeah, he did keep his head high, in the press conference and stuff like that. But we're talking about in the midst of defeat, when you have to face your foes. You know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't want to face Kyrie or you didn't want to face Luka. Now you probably gave him a handshake and everything afterwards and stuff like that, in the locker room or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Which we understand that, but people wanted to see you do that because you do, believe it or not, have people that are looking up to you. You got little kids that are looking up to you and everything. You know what I'm saying? And what you did, you showing them that it's okay to display poor sportsmanship. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all are gonna say, well, he's not a role model. You're gonna pull the Charles Barkley quotes on me. I'm not a role model and stuff like that, which is probably true, but a lot of people really don't see it that way. Especially if you're doing stuff out in the community, especially if you are seen on TV, especially if a lot of these guys desire to be like you one day and to be on the same stage as you and to play like you or to try to possess whatever talent that you have. You are a role model to them. You're their unofficial role model, without you even knowing it, without you even putting a stamp on it. So I don't like what Ant-Man did. I think he should have made better choices in what he did. Just go ahead and go out there and shake hands with him. You had no problem with shaking hands with when Denver, when they lost to you, okay, and you had no problems. You see KD and Book and Bradley Beal and everybody over there in Phoenix. When you swept them, they still came up. KD could have been real salty and be like, "Man, I lost to a guy, barely been in the league. You know what I'm saying? He's only a couple years in the league or whatever. And I lost to a guy that used to idolize me. He could have used that against you and just walked off the floor. But as much smoke as I gave KD in terms of what he did, getting rid of Vogel and all that other stuff, then I said, he still was able to show good sportsmanship by shaking your hand and giving you that and giving you kudos and telling you good serious. That's the problem with the younger generation now. They don't know how to take a loss or when somebody say no. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. You're on point with that, especially in this area. And you know what, Sugar, it's adults too. It's adults too. You know what I'm saying? We got some adults out here that they can't take a L or they can't take no for an answer. You need to get his or he needs to get his emotion together. Karma made him look very weak. Yeah, it did. It did because it backfired on him. He was like, I want Kyrie. But as soon as you don't realize that you're calling out a champion. You don't realize that you're calling out not just a veteran, a seasoned, an already seasoned veteran that have been in finals appearances, that have been in big games, that uh, he done played against the best. You know what I'm saying? He done displayed how to close out games and stuff like that. He has a lot more experience than you. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he was playing chess, not checkers, as you say, Sugar. You know what I'm saying? He was playing chess, not checkers. You know. Matter of fact, they if you really want to get technical, I'm not even gonna go chess and checkers. He played poker in this situation. You know why? Because in poker, you didn't really know, you couldn't read this guy, and tell how this guy was feeling. What's up, Bruce Gas? I see you in the building. Make sure y'all go sub up to the brother from another mother, Bruce Boxing. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a boxing historian, a boxing savant, man. Love his channel too, man. So definitely go show him love, man. DJ, what's going on, man? Now DJ, I know him as DJ 23. DJ wanna show up now. Now DJ wanna show up. Definitely go sub up to my brother DJ too, man. DJ is still doing his thing in the music game. I've listened to a lot of his stuff or whatever. Definitely go support that young lion, man. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he representing for my state. You know what I'm saying? He representing for my state, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So everybody and their mama, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be representing for Texas. Everybody gonna be coming down here. They gonna want to, they want to go come get some of that good old barbecue. You know what I'm saying? So holler at that boy DJ, man. He definitely does the thing with in the music game. But Anthony Edwards, man, he had no right doing that. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he'll learn from it. Hopefully he'll grow. Hopefully he'll get better. That's the only thing that you can hope in a situation like this. Now, if he continues to do this, because it can, this series right here can either make him or it can break him. It can make him or it can break him. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. But 9 times out of 10, more than likely, knowing the type of player that Anthony Edwards has been since he's been in the league, more than likely this situation is gonna okay, yeah, DJ, he put his link in the chat, so if y'all want to go check his page out, you know what I'm saying, definitely go holler at him, man. Go listen to some of what he has on display, and go check out his content. But like I said, man, again, salute to Dallas. But in this case right here, like I said, I did, and a lot of people don't know this. I picked Minnesota to win. But you think I'm gonna get on here and not point out what Anthony Edwards did? You're sadly mistaken. I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call out the bullshit. That's just what we do here. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna let you get away with that, Ant-Man. You were wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you need to step it up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you'll be able to learn and grow from this. Like I said, you're only 22 years old. That's probably maybe the only excuse that I would give to you. Other than that, there's no other excuse. And I really don't even want to give you that because, you taught to do that, you know what I'm saying, since you were a little kid. It's good sportsmanship. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my son did that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on his helmet. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on it. If my daughter did that, I'm going to get on her helmet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, you definitely believe I am going to get on their ass about it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how you do things. If I take an L, you know what I'm saying? Let's say me and Brown Sugar were playing one-on-one, and I'm salty because she's a woman, and she just come out there and she bust my ass in front of everybody and embarrass me. And I don't shake her hand. But I was talking trash to her the whole time. I was like, yeah, oh, you a girl. you smaller than me and all this other stuff. But she just come out there running circles on me, making me look silly. Me going all over the place. Me looking like Rudy Gobert or something like that. And I don't even, I score like maybe 1 or 2 points, but the game is to 15, and she just blows me out, knocking everything down, getting it inside out. I'm trying to block her shot and everything. She's still finishing at the rim and everything. Everybody like, oh, you got beat by a girl. You think that I'm going to sit up there and not show her any gratitude or anything like that? No, I'm going to have to say good game, and I'm going to have to take it on the chin. Because like I said, Anthony Edwards brought it on himself. Yeah, DJ, Brown Sugar, she's sub to you or whatever. Appreciate the love, Brown Sugar. Always standing 10 toes down. But besides that, man, I just wanted to talk my little shit about Anthony Edwards. Make sure y'all like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too, so that you're notified every time I got some content dropping. Till then, man, straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Shout out to the whole entire Lions Den basketball community. Until then, man, I'm out.